Out Panthers are carrying over a win result from the first leg, and KITFO seem to be attacking now with the Out Panthers goalkeeper. I think it's Mir Naik making a fantastic save, diving to a certain player, KITFO player's feet. Mir Naik is also a KITFO player. We've got Out Panthers attacking now from left, right, shot from Shubhankar and hits the bar behind the goal, the stanchion, I think we call it. Another attempt for Out Panthers, cleared well, I think that's by Yaule, and that's Agnihotri on the ball. Agnihotri deep inside his own half. Agnihotri crosses the halfway line, and a beautiful off the ball run by Patel, and it's still Agnihotri. Agnihotri taps the ball towards the goal, and it's in. What a goal from KITFO! They've got 1-0 up against Out Panthers away from home. That was super style and skill from the SS star Ambuj Agnihotri. What a player! As you can see the action from the other angle, it's Yawale. Yes, Yawale manages just pass the ball to Ambuj Agnihotri, and Agnihotri sets on an amazing run. Inamdar tries to track him down, he can't, and then if he meant that was a beautiful placement. Beat Mir Naik, the KITFO goalkeeper who's playing for, he has his job at Out Panthers. A beautiful finish, unbelievable stuff from Ambuj Agnihotri and KITFO. KITFO are playing very defensively to a plan and trying to counter-attack Out Panthers whenever they have the opportunity, and this was one of them. Ambuj Agnihotri, full of skill here today, ran at least 60 meters to beat Mir Naik with a tap-in. Patel probably could have tapped it in himself just to make sure, but I don't think he knew whether it was offside or not. Anyway, we've got KITFO leading 1-0, and KITFO still pressuring Out Panthers. With the cross coming in, it's Sagar Pisa, and another ball which goes in past Naik at a speed of 0.005 kilometers an hour. There you can see the KITFO support going crazy. It's 2-0. KITFO are beating Out Panthers away from home. The first division title contenders, Out Panthers, they're beating them 2-0 away from home. Looking up there from the other angle we've got it. Out Panthers can't sustain the attack. And now that it was, I think that's, they call him, Chin with a lovely ball to Pise. Chinkia Pote, I think it was, he gave it to Sagar Pise, and then they ended up scoring. It's 2-0 now. If you can just bring you that replay once more. This angle, if only the zoom in. I think the cameraman's gone to sleep. Pise offside trap. And I think he just got a touch on the ball, knocked the ball in. It's 2-0 to KITFO. After half time, it's Out Panthers pressing in the same move. They need to at least get a draw here to make sure that they go through to the next round. It's Chiplunker on loan from Black Thunders. Chiplunker still on the ball. Chiplunker takes it down the left. Beautiful play, beats Kuzi Kutil, but it's North who gets the ball away back to Chiplunker, and now it's Shubhankar Inamdar knocks the ball inside to Matthew. Unconventional ball control there, and then he gives it to, beautiful play from Babla, I think it was, and that's offside. An offside call. Was he offside? That was, we've just measured in our offside by millimeters. Great call, I think it was anyway. So we've got a counter attack from KITFO. Beautiful ball, I think it's that special man, Ambuj Agnihotri again. Ambuj Agnihotri off an amazing run once more. The second amazing run of the afternoon, or should I say morning. Don't know why I said afternoon. Looks like afternoon, doesn't it? But it's early morning. It's still Agnihotri. Agnihotri crosses the ball inside, straight to the goalkeeper. Out Panthers under a lot of pressure, even though KITFO are playing on the counter, but now they've got a chance. They've got the ball just inside the halfway line. Beautiful ball to, who's marking? Lima's on the ball now. Lima goes straight through. A challenge from Nath. Lima still goes through. Lima pops the ball in. It seems to be finishes of supreme class this morning. Brilliant. The goalkeepers had no chance. Lima sped down the middle. I think it was Patel, who was supposed to track him, when Patel was too lazy to fall back after this attempt, he kept walking back, and then Patel was too lazy to fall back. Lima found himself free. Nath finally took it on himself to tackle Lima, but Lima was just too strong. And then Lima makes no mistake, the experienced professional footballer that he is, beats Mr. Manoj Unayal, all ends up. Fantastic finish. You can see Patel just at the bottom of the picture. Patel racing back, he's looking down, he's racing back. He could have caught up with him, but at that moment Nath says, I'm taking over. Kuber takes the other defender to the side, and then Lima makes no mistake. What a finish through a crowd of bodies, that too. Brilliant stuff from Mount Panthers. It's 2-1 now with time running out. A chance comes here. It's Sankoli, barely seconds left. Sankoli, and it's a mistake from Unayal, the goalkeeper. They have scored. Don't tell me Mount Panthers are through now. It's 2-2 at the far end of the match. It's 2-2. Oh my goodness gracious me. I think Mr. Unayal will be kicking himself for that. Unayal allows the ball go through his grasp. It's a butterfinger time for Unayal. Butterfingers for Unayal, and Mount Panthers are on their way through. You can see me, Mike. He's obviously loyal towards Mount Panthers, also celebrating them reaching the final. And now we've got one more action replay. We've got an action replay coming up. Shubhankar Namdar, a lofted ball. Sankoli hits straight to the keeper, and Mr. Unayal allows the ball to go through his hands. I have no clue why I'm saying Mr. Unayal, but anyway, now we are into the, I think, extra time on the last few seconds of the match. Kitfo with the free kick. Can they pull a goal back? Ball goes out for a corner, so they've still got one more chance. I think corner should come in properly. And now the Panthers are through. Leave you soon, we'll leave you soon. But we have got some shots of the Mount Panthers players celebrating their great result, I should say, a 2-2 draw against Kitfo. But total kudos to Kitfo here for their outstanding performance. Brilliant stuff from Kitfo. As we show you some scenes in the final moments before everyone went off home, before the tunnel. We don't show you the tunnel these days, but this is just before the tunnel. And I hope you've enjoyed yourselves here at this match. Unfortunately, Kitfo also enjoyed themselves, but they couldn't go through. On Panthers are super happy they're through to the final. Thank you. Blazing Eagles are carrying over a win result from the first leg match, with Silver Sharks desperate for a win here. Season started off so strong, and now it's ending off with a whimper. But we've got Prashant Alraj, who's been missing for quite a few days. You can just see he's a bit raw around the edges, and he kicks the ball out. Safety first, he kicks the ball out for a corner. We've got Saklani with the corner now. Saklani places the ball for a corner. Can SS do anything here? Is it possible? Pundar makes a run to go for the shot, but Saklani looks inside. Saklani crosses. It's Canaria! Canaria knocks it in. Was it a long goal? I think it's Canaria got a final touch. The Silver Sharks have 1-0 up, and they have 1 foot in the tiebreaker, which will come after this match if Silver Sharks win. It's 1-0. I think Canaria did get a touch on that. A fantastic goal in at the front pole. It seems they've been working on it in practice. I'm just saying it seems, because that looks like a practice goal, that does. That they've been practicing day in and day out on that. With Canaria making a beautiful run now, was it? There was someone else, but Canaria tapped the ball in the front pole. Poor marking, I must say, from Blazing Eagles. And now it's Agnihotri. Oh, Agnihotri, I think he's just been tapped on the ankles by Suraj Patil. Wonder if the referee saw that. Anyway, he's playing the advantage. Silver Sharks lose out to a corner. Yes, I think the referees pull the ball back for an indirect free kick. He said that Agnihotri got a chance and it's a goal. It's in off the defender. That ball was going in. I think that's Jane. Jane knocked it in. There were at least 3 players on the line for Blazing Eagles and none of them could stop it. In fact, Jane knocks it in the back of his own net. As I was saying before, it was Agnihotri who actually got a chance after Patil, Suraj Patil had tapped him on the ankle, so the referee gave an indirect free kick and not a pop. But SS have taken the pop with both hands and scored. It's 2-0 now, Silver Sharks, and most probably we are in for the tiebreaker for sure, unless Blazing Eagles can pull something off. But it's Silver Sharks who are attacking now. A cross comes in. I think that was Sarkar. Is he playing in front? Not sure, but there's a chance for Blazing Eagles. That's a lovely ball. I think there's a ball from Thomas, and it's Alhad who I said is raw on the edges, but Alhad, it's Kuber who's playing on loan, but he allows Alhad screaming. Oh yes it is. Oh, that's a lovely scream. I think his daughter will be proud of that. He's got a goal after I think years playing in the TZLC, an outfield goal. Brilliant stuff from Blazing Eagles, and they pulled one back, and it doesn't seem so easy now. That was Jaggi. I mistook him for Sarkar, but that was Jaggi. But that was a lovely ball from, I think it is Thomas from this angle. Was it Jane? I'm not sure, but Allah makes no mistake. Kuber, he could have tapped it in, but he said, I'm playing on loan, I bet might as well give it to Allah. Poor fellow, he will be very happy. I wonder how Allah would have reacted if Kuber would have got that final touch. Most probably in this replay we'll be able to make out whether Kuber could in fact have got a touch on the ball just as the ball was about to go in. That was a poor challenge from the goalkeeper. He shouldn't have come out so far. There you go. I mean, I don't know. I think the defender Gangadaran could have slid in and got the ball away, but it's 2-1 at the moment. Blazing Eagles pressing forward. They're going for that equalizer. They only need to draw this match. And they only need to draw this match, and they'll go through to the next round. Wait, the referee's given a corner, but you can see in the corner of the screen, the linesman is flagging. The referee's saying, why he's given a corner? The referee's saying, have you seen something that I haven't seen? And the referee's going to have a word with both the linesmen. Honestly, from here, I didn't see anything. I saw Saklani going in for challenges, but it wasn't. I mean, he got the ball once, and the other time it was just, I think, Pise who stumbled. Oh, according to me, I think it's going to be very harsh if the linesman overrule the referee and give a pop. The referee will have to listen to the linesman in this case, and he's asking them once more, both of them. He's given a pop. Oh, this is horrific stuff for Silver Sharks. He's given a pop. Oh, can this change the game? It's 2-1, remember, to Silver Sharks, but Blazing Eagles just need a draw to reach the final of the Kafandra League Cup. Oh, this will be really, really sad if they do end up scoring from this pop, and it's in! It's Sengar with an on goal! I mean, to really put you in quicksand. This is like setting fire to you and then drowning you. First of all, it wasn't a pop, and then Sengar pops up, in fact, to score from the pop. An own goal. Oh, you couldn't have written this if you wanted to write a book on the TZLC. You couldn't have written about this. They would have said this was pure fiction. That's what they would have said. It's 2-2 now. Blazing Eagles can probably make sure if they can either sit back and go for the draw, or they can make sure of it by going for another goal. It's Blazing Eagles indeed attacking. They're going for that third goal. I think they want to just finish this match off. There's a chance, and I think it's Sengar. He's got another own goal. This cameraman should be hung and quartered. What is his problem? I think it's that Manan Joshi from Paku. If only this guy, but I think he's also from Paku. Satish Tati, yes he is. He is also gone to sleep. Can we see Devendra Sengar's own goal? I'm going to ask the Kafandra office, or media, sorry, to see if they can really slow-mo this action up. Obviously Satati also, they should be deducted a point for this. Poor camera mug camera work from both the... Yes, we've got it at 20%. Poor camera work from both the PAKU players, PCM1 and PCM2. We've got, I think it's PC. Can we see Sengar's second down goal? Can we see that? And then think it's Thomas or is it Tigray? I'm not sure. No, we can't. We can't, and we can just see the ball going in. Yes, I call for a deduction of points for PAKU. This is really poor stuff from PAKU. Even though they're not playing, they're still involved. It's 3-2 now. It's 3-2 to Blazing Eagles, and Blazing Eagles have got both hands and one foot in the final of the KCAPKITFOAPKL League Cup. Can Silver Sharks, there's hardly 2 or 3 minutes left to play. Can Silver Sharks do anything about this? Unail is turning rings around the ball and is given it to Agniotri. Agniotri to Sikarwar. He scored. It's 3-3. Can this match get any better? It's 3-3 with barely some seconds or a few minutes left to play. It's 3-3. Oh, gracious me. We've got the same action from the other angle. Sikarwar, he really does look quick on his feet, doesn't he? That was a poor attempt. Was Unail offside at that moment when the ball was played? We'll never know, will we? But anyway, Unail manages to get the ball to Agniotri. Agniotri sees his friends run, his teammates run, and then across. And Rakesh Kunakatel, he's not a goalkeeper, but he did his best. And Blazing Eagles are through to the finals.
As a TZLC member, you are required to follow the laws governing the rules of the road set up by the KCAPKITFOAPKL Traffic Department relating to all motor vehicles. A number of members have been found speeding, failing to use indicator lights while changing lanes, and turning and riding without helmets, including the pillion rider. Please note that if a KCAPKITFOAPKL official observes you violating the laws of the road, you will be suspended with possible further punitive action to follow. Be safe, stay safe, keep others safe. This was a KCAPKITFOAPKL police bulletin.
Now on to the Royal Warriors. Oh, we've got a new toss here, new toss system. Cameraman, I think another player from PAKU, he's also started the recording very late. It's Sankoli and Chandrachud and then Fernandez and Tejwani, but it's Chandrachud who scores and they win the toss. Brilliant stuff from Mount Panthers. This is a one-match playoff for the qualifications for the KCAPKITFOAPKL League Cup. We've got Oswald on the ball. Now Oswald, long loopy ball, a lovely ball. I think it's to Manke. Is it? Manke comes running inside. It's the bar. Whoa! What a shot! What a volley! It hit the bar. Well, Warriors putting Mount Panthers under early pressure. A shot comes in from Shubhankar Namdar, saved by Sutati. He's that player who was video recording at the PCM2 in the previous match. Oh, I do hope KCAPKITFOAPKL really comes down hard on PAKU. And now we've got Tigray, who's, I hope his daughter gets well. You see, his daughter was in the hospital. Hope she gets well. Tigray, a lovely ball. It's Chandrachud as well. Seemed like a slight foul on Yole, but it wasn't. They went for the ball 50-50, and they are 1-0 up. Mount Panthers are 1-0 up. Mount Panthers are 1-0 up through a Jinka Yadav. As you can see, it's Amola Tigray with a goal kick. He's playing on loan for the Panthers. It's his ex-club, that too. And then a lovely ball from Mikul Namdar. Was that a slight push? No, it was 50-50. I think the referee probably thought that was a slight push, but that was offside for sure. Was that offside? Defenders are looking towards the linesman for that. Let's just see at this moment in time. No! Yes, he's offside. Oh my goodness, he's offside. The linesman should have spotted that. It's 1-0 up to Mount Panthers through an offside goal. It's Oswald the free kick just outside the D. Ball comes in and Fernandez. If he was just a couple of inches taller, he would have scored and he would have knocked Aditya Senkoli flat on his face. This time it's Matthew. He said I can take a goal kick longer than the goalkeeper, and he does indeed. It's Zope who gives it back to Karant. Karant now to Fernandez, and Fernandez looks up. He's asking for players to make space. It's Oswald. Oswald could have just gone through. Decides to wait instead. Plays the ball back to Fernandez. Fernandez intercepted well by Shabakar Namdar, given to Mikul Namdar. Quick one-touch play here, and now it's Ambujik Neotri on loan from SS. A lovely left-footed pass to Chandrachud. Chandrachud back to Yadav, and what a goal! How the Panthers deserve to be in the lead with this one. Maybe not with the other, in which he was probably a few millimeters offside. But this was a goal and a half with Fernandez's pass intercepted and controlled perfectly by the Namdar brothers. Ambujik Agnihotri, who's having the time of his life playing for Silver Sharks, is playing superbly for Aunt Panthers right now. And then Chandrachud, the gem of a pass, and all Yadav has to do is pop the ball into the back of the net. And that's what he does. He's a great finisher, is Yadav. Lately though, he's been running very poorly off the ball, but this, he didn't even have to do anything. I mean, this is sublime skill and technical ability. Show off they are, the Young Panthers players. Fernandez looped the ball in a flick on from Oswald. Oh, that's a half-time whistle going to blow. Yes, it's gone half-time now. It's still 2-0 to Young Panthers, and Royal Warriors need to do something here. I think I've got the information that they've changed the formation, and they're playing a 4-4-2 formation now. And that's Zope. Zope is not. I don't think you should try those things. Well, let's see. It's Sankoli. He gives it to Lodi. Gurhani back to Bable. Bable loses control of the ball, and it's Kochari who's playing up front. Kochari finds Fernandez, and Fernandez scores. What an effort from Royal Warriors. That has done the trick. Fernandez was playing in central defense in the first half, and Kochari was on the bench. Well, this change is working wonders for Royal Warriors. I mean, he needed to be on his toes to finish, but you can't say it was a gift. It was a gift in the end from Bable and Gurhani, the player on loan. Sankoli decide they think the ball is going to come up, and they decide to piddle about at the back. A mistake from Bable, and he's very famous. He's a fantastic player, is Bable, but he makes so many mistakes like this. But who can deny this man, Fernandez? What a finish! And Kotari, what a cross! This is a perfect match. A precursor to the final. I hope the final is as exciting as this match. It's 2-1, and Royal Warriors can see at least a draw on the horizon and at least a tiebreaker looming. A free kick has been awarded. It's a free kick to Royal Warriors. I think the foul was by Matthew on Fernandez. It's Oswald with the free kick. Fernandez calling for it. They're questioning offside on the goal line. What a big mistake! How can you defend a free kick on the goal line? Shouldn't the goalkeeper have authority over his 6-yard box? I think the referee's going to have a word with the goalkeeper and the defenders. He's going to tell them, I think, he's going to tell them, how can I give a free kick here when you've got a defender on the line? And always you can see Fernandez here, he's looking at the ball. He's not putting pressure on the defender or the goalkeeper. Look at that. In fact, it's Matthew there who puts his hand out to save himself from being whacked by Fernandez. I mean, oh, that was a beautiful effort, a beautiful placed free kick, and fantastic stuff from Fernandez. Look at him go. He's on 2 goals here. You can see the referee. The referee just telling the defenders and Amol Atigre, the goalkeeper, saying that you have to catch offside a little higher. I mean, that's a bit of coaching going on there. You shouldn't have done that. The referee, he's saying that you have to catch offside just a little bit higher on the 6-yard box. You can't put pressure on yourself, because I can't do anything. I can't give a free kick. I can't do anything. There's a chance. It's Sutani comes off in the save. It's Matthew now. Matthew, a shot on target, and Tejuane heads it out. I think we're going out for full time. I think time is up according to my watch. The referee's asking the stats reporter. The stats reporter should be having, and the Aunt Panthers players are taking their own sweet time. I think the time is up. In my watch, the time is up. I don't know what the stats reporter is doing. He should be blowing the vuvuzela. I don't know why the cameraman is trying to help the stats reporter with the timing on the camera when the stopwatch is supposed to be working. The corner comes in. It's a handball! Handball from Saraswat! What's the referee going to do? The timer's up. What's the referee going to do? 10 seconds have been past the full time. The referee, the stats reporter, he's giving the pop. Oh my goodness, the referee's going to give the pop. Is this the end of our Royal Warriors after coming back But will the referee show Royal Warriors a glimmer of hope? He's shouting at the stats reporter now. And Sharma on the VCM1, he's talking a lot. And I think it's that Kaparde from Blue Eyes, who's the stats reporter. Oh, he says the time was up. Now, if it's a tie, it doesn't. Nobody's allowed the extra 5 minutes. Referee is a bit angry here. I was about to be a bit angry. Oh, you heard that? Yes, he should have blown the whistle. And everyone's like, shall I give the pop? Oh, the referee says, no, he's not giving the pop. Relief to Royal Warriors. They've got a chance to fight it off in the tiebreaker. Oh, you know, kudos to the referee there. He's being very sporting. Maybe our Panthers won't be thinking that. But yeah, he's being sporting on Royal Warriors' behalf. We're into the tiebreaker. First part of the tiebreaker now. It's Royal Warriors, I think, got the kickoff. They're attacking from right to left. I don't have to explain what's going on here. They've all got, well, I will anyway. I think they've got 2 minutes, 4 minutes in each half, and then so they have to play 8 minutes in this tiebreaker. It's Oswald free. Now Oswald has a chance. Oswald straight on Kuber. It's still Oswald, and it's Yadav. He gives away the corner. They have to do it as fast as possible. What are the MOs doing? The time continues, as you can see the timer there. The time continues. The time does not stop. Royal Warriors, can they take the lead here? Now, it's not a golden goal in the tiebreaker. That only happened in the sudden death one-on-one situation. But right now it's Fernandez, Oswald. Fernandez on the ball. Saraswat. Fernandez, he tries to give it to Oswald. Oswald still has it. Oswald takes a shot. It's Kuber with the save. And then it's Matthew with the clearance. And then shoot back to Yadav with only 1 minute to play. And Yadav decides to take it easy. I think Yadav is very, very tired. He's just standing on the ball. The players on the bench are getting really frustrated at the lack of energy from Yadav. None of the Panthers players seem to want to try and get that 1 goal advantage, even get the ball into their half. Well, I can't blame you. I'm sitting in the comfort of my studios. They're playing in the heat, 30-degree heat out there, 35-degree heat, and they've given the ball away with 30 seconds left to play. It's Fernandez again. Our Panthers have not entered the Royal Warriors half. Has anyone noticed that? It's Fernandez, and there we can see Karant, who's the goalkeeper in this tiebreaker first quarter. Karant plays the ball to the left. Time is running out. Someone should be telling them. It's Saraswat now. Saraswat who had nearly given away a pop, and now, well, he had if the referee would have allowed it. But Saraswat doesn't like that call by the linesman. And it's Matthew. Finally, I think they're going to get the ball into their half. It's Yadav, but the time is up according to our timer. You saw that? I do not know what this stats reporter is doing. I do not know what the cameraman is doing. The cameraman seems to, oh yes, this is the second quarter. Now Panthers have now got the kickoff. It's the Inamdar brothers together again. It's Sankoli and Bable. Bable who started the onslaught for Royal Warriors with his mistake. It's Bable now who's playing in goals and decides to go through. 4 versus 4 situation here, back to Sankoli. It's back to Bable. They're trying to thread their way through, trying to find ways to get through. Sankoli decides to play the ball all the way to the left, using the whole width of the ground. It's Inamdar, Mukul Inamdar to Sankoli again. Sankoli sees it down, Shubhankar around the field, decides to give it to Bable. Bable decides to go through. Bable plays the ball inside and is given the ball away. No, he isn't. Yes, he has. He's given the ball away to Kochari. Oh, brilliant play for Inamdar. A foul it has to be. Referee said play on, hits the ball when he should have scored. And the referee says play on. You had enough of a chance to score. I'm not going to bring the ball back for a free kick. There's 1 minute to play. And it's Bable on the ball. Our Panthers have already wasted one chance. And now it's Shubhankar Inamdar plays it to Bable. Bable loses control of the ball and sees the ball go out for a goal kick. With the Royal Warriors, I mean the first quarter it was Royal Warriors parked in our Panthers half. And now in the second quarter is out the Panthers parked in Royal Warriors half. With none of the team getting a breakthrough. Time is not stopping. You have to hurry things up here. It's Monga. Monga plays the ball on the right to Zope. Zope back to Monga. Tejwani is the third player. And the fourth player, I'll tell you as well, he just kicks the ball up. I think they're all tired. With 20 seconds left to play, Bable plays the ball to Shubhankar Inamdar. Shubhankar Inamdar sees Sankoli free. What a ball to Sankoli! Just shoot Sankoli! Just shoot! No, he doesn't! Oh, and they show Shivankar Namdar. He controls the ball again. What's he doing? Oh, the Panthers. Oh, if they lose, there goes the Vuvuzela. If they lose this match, they themselves are to blame. Into the third quarter now. It's still 0-0. More chances falling down Panthers in the tiebreaker. Royal Warriors getting, I think, one clear chance of getting a goal. Oswald is asking the referee something. I'm not sure what he's asking him. He's probably asking how many minutes is this quarter. I mean, it's a quarter. It's the same time as the first and second quarter. Oswald. Anyway, Oswald with the ball. Oswald. Still Oswald. Oswald gives it to Tejwani. Tejwani. The two players have been repeated as both the teams, according to the registered list, the member list they've submitted, they've only got 8 registered members playing. So in this third quarter, 2 players have been repeated, and in the final quarter, 2 more players will be repeated. It's Manke, gives it to Oswald. Oswald, that's offside. Has to be offside now. Oh, he's not offside. Oh well, anyway, Yadav blocks the ball. He's a goalkeeper, Yadav Sankoli. There's Matthew, I think it is. It's still Yadav. What's he doing? He's dancing. It's too late, and now Matthew has to be offside. Yes, the defender called for it, and then I think the linesman lifted his flag, probably influencing the linesman. And now we've got out Panthers defending. It's Royal Warriors on the ball. Oswald. Still Oswald. Oh, he can go for a shot. Remember Thomas scoring earlier in the season from near the halfway line over the goalkeeper's head, but he doesn't go for that. It's Tejwani building it up very slowly here. Tejwani, is he tackled now? Still Tejwani with 30 seconds left to play. Gives a through ball. There's a chance for Oswald. He goes for an out of foot. Was that a foul? Oh, I don't think so. I think Sankoli says, oh well, Sankoli is appealing for the goal kick. Then that should be a foul. Should it against Oswald? Oh, something to think about. Something to think about. If there was contact, even if there wasn't contact, he must have made contact or something. Or maybe we'll just let it go. These things happen in the game of football. You know, contact is a game, a sport where there's a lot of contact. A through ball, and it's Sope. As these quarters are petering away, there's usually a lot more excitement. But I think none of these players, you can see here the Vuvuzela, none of these players wanting to put in, or probably have the energy to put in the extra 10%. The final quarter, we've got Bable back, we've got Chandrachud back. Monga, you can see, that's Karant in goals. Then we've got Fernandez, and we've got Saraswat. Shubhankar Namdar, oh, that's a poor challenge by Saraswat. Yes, it's a foul now. It's a foul on Saraswat by Shubhankar Namdar. Oh, that was a bit funny. From here, it looked the opposite way around. Maybe it's what we think how Saraswat plays, eh? Maybe we always think he's following people. Anyway, it's Karant to Fernandez. Fernandez on the ball now. He's looking for an opportunity. Chandrachud is hustling him well. Intercepted by Bable. Oh! Yes, I think that's a foul on Chandrachud. Fernandez not too happy. Fernandez should start falling back now. They've taken the quick free kick, and now it's Bable. Bable on the ball. Fernandez is chasing him. Bable has a chance here. Karant goes back into his goal. It's Bable now. Bable. Fernandez has come back. Fernandez comes back in the nick of time because Shubhankar Namdar was waiting to pounce. Brilliant stuff by Fernandez. Fernandez has been phenomenal in this match. Defending and attacking. He scored 2 goals, as you know, and now he's saved a sure goal at the feet of Shubhankar Namdar. And now it's Shubhankar Namdar. I think Pablo is tired. Shubhankar Namdar wants to take Fernandez on 1-on-1. He does win the ball in the end. In the box, dangerous stuff here from All Warriors. And oh, that's wasted from Bable. I told you he usually does this. This is what they call brain freeze moments. Now it's Saraswat 1-on-1 on Chandrachud. I think that's a foul now. Yes, he's given a foul against Chandrachud. Chandrachud doesn't mind. And now it's Monga. I think it is. Where did Monga come from? Fernandez, sorry. Fernandez gives it to Saraswat. Saraswat has chance. 8 seconds left to play. 6 seconds left to play. Saraswat is taking his own time. 4 seconds he could have scored. Kuber is keeping for the second or third time. Time is up. And the Vuvuzela goes. That's it. The tiebreak is over. We're down to the sudden death. 1 versus 1. Always lots of excitement here. Linesman holding on to, I think it's Oswald and Shubhankar Namdar. Oswald versus Shubhankar Namdar. Remember, both the players are allowed to attack at any side at the whistle. DCM1 is asking. Alright, they're asking if they can keep the time. There's no time for this. Once the ball goes out, it's all over. Well, these people learn the rules and regulations from anyway. It's Oswald, being the stronger, wins the ball, and all he has to do is pop the ball from outside the D into the back of the net direct. Is he going to do that now? He just scores simply. It's not a goal. It has to go in direct. Both the clubs can go for another opportunity. It's Mukul and Amdar against Ishan Fernandez. How can he be the hero? Is it written in destiny that he would be the hero? He's wondering why the linesman is holding him. He's really pumped up, he is, and he's moving further and further away from the goal. Mukul Namdar decides to track him. This is going to be difficult, but well in the range of Nishan Fernandez and Loco. Is he going to score here? He is going to attempt. He goes for it. It's going in. It's gone and it's scored. And Royal Warriors are through to the Kafandra League Cup final. What a victory. As usual, Shivam Sharma, the VCM1, is not focusing on the spectators, and once the referee bellowed out from the center to focus on the celebrations, he did so. Unfortunate we couldn't see the cheering together, but what a match, eh? Royal Warriors are through to the Kafandra League Cup final.